it going? It's attorney Tadisha Rowe with American Legal Immigration Center in the DMV of the United States, bringing you another episode of Immigration Dream University. Thank you guys so much to my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate your viewership and subscribing and helping me to reach over 700 subscribers. We are now well on our way to 1,000 subscribers, which is excellent. Thank you guys so much. And for everybody who is a returning subscriber or returning viewer, thank you so much as well. I appreciate your patronage. Thank you for tuning in. And hopefully we can continue to grow together as I bring you updated immigration information, or sometimes maybe just review of immigration information that has been posted before, but that I feel is necessary for you guys to hear again. So today is one of those topics that I think would be good to reiterate, primarily because I have gotten a lot of questions about this, both within the office from clients, and then also I've had a few questions posted in the comment section. So I just wanted to address whether or not you can travel if you are applying for asylum in the United States. The short answer is yes, you can travel, but there are caveats, and so you want to make sure that you are taking the right steps prior to your travel outside of the United States. If you are applying for asylum and you travel outside of the United States, then your application is deemed by the government to be abandoned. Okay, so you want to make sure that if you are applying for asylum, expect that you're going to be here in the United States for a certain amount of time, at least until your case is reviewed and hopefully you get your asylum status is approved or granted. If for some reason you do have to travel before your case is adjudicated, then what you want to do is make sure that you get an advance parole. You get that by filing Form I-131, and essentially you're asking the government for permission ahead of time before you leave the United States to come back in. So that's where the advance parole is, because you're asking them in advance to parole you back into the United States. Keep in mind though that although you will be granted or can be granted this document, it doesn't necessarily mean that when you come back through Customs and Border Patrol that they're going to let you in, because they're going to inspect you just as they inspect everyone else. And if they have a reason to deny your entry, then they can. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to say that that doesn't happen often, but if you're granted that advance parole, then that is somewhat of a safety for you. Make sure that you don't have anything pending like criminal records or anything else that's going to raise a red flag and give them a reason to prevent you from coming back into the United States. So that's if you have a pending asylum application. If you have already been granted asylum, then you can travel outside of the United States with what's called refugee travel document. It's a refugee travel document. That is granted for 1 year, and it's for temporary travel outside of the United States. So make sure that you travel only within the time frame that is granted for, and do not extend your stay outside of the United States for more than 6 months, which is the general rule overall. Okay, so if you guys need to travel back to the country that you are fleeing, yes, you can do that. Is it recommended? No, because essentially the reason why you're seeking asylum is because you are in fear of either persecution in the past or future persecution. So that means that you are afraid to go back to your country and you don't think that the government there can protect you. So if you are traveling there, then that's given a different message to the government here in the United States. So make sure that if you're going to do that, it doesn't mean that you can't do it, but if you're going to do that, be prepared to explain why it is that you were able to travel back to the country for whatever duration of time that you are afraid to live in permanently. Alright guys, so I hope that this information was helpful to you. As usual, please do like, please subscribe, and thank you so much for tuning in again to another episode. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.